Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I am here to film another week. I am going to say up front, I apologize about my voice. I'm not sick. I got that, when your throat you have that urge to cough and clear your throat and it's just, ugh, that's what's going on. It's lovely. It's also fairly early in the morning because I couldn't sleep because I had the overwhelming desire to cough and go, ugh. So I am up and I decided to do this. So morning voice is not the best either, but I thought we'd jump in. My nails are the same as last week because I haven't got around to changing them yet. My kids are actually still gone. They're coming back today, which is another reason to film. I think I'm going to use this one again because I think I'm going to do the typewriter theme this week. And I just don't feel like birds go. Just FYI. But my kids are coming back today, but it's another reason why I kind of wanted to film so that I didn't have to worry about it once they got back from their grandparents' house. So, hope everyone's last week. Oh gosh, I am so sorry if my voice is going to drive you nuts. I hope everyone's last week went well. Ours did. It was kind of hectic. My kids, I think I mentioned this before, did not end up with school on Wednesday because the Chiefs did in fact win the Super Bowl. So they only had a 2-day week. So it was kind of a crazy week. All right, I put it on 20, 21. And then they ended up going to the grandparents' house for the rest of the week. So they were there Wednesday through today, which is Saturday. And they'll be home today, but it has been, not gonna lie, I have enjoyed the quiet. It has been nice, definitely nice to have the time. My husband actually even took the couple days off that the kids were gone. So we got some time. However, on Thursday, the day that we did decide to go out, it was so slick. We actually couldn't get back up our driveway because it was so incredibly slick outside. So that was fun. We had to go out for parent-teacher conference, and then we're like, well, let's go to Target because we're already out. So that was a fun, yeah. So we had to put down a bunch of ice melt, and then my husband was able to get it up, but yeah, that was a yikes experience. All right, let's go ahead and do this sidebar area, which I do this week, and that's basically just where I put any tasks that I can think of that are, any tasks that I can think of that don't necessarily have day specific, and I can later on put them in the week, but just stuff that I need to remember. All right, I had to stop for a second to cough. Man, my voice sounds so rough. I feel fine. It's just my voice is rough. Oh, let's go ahead and put also this to do right here while I have this. And then let's put our dates at the top. I think this will be the last week. So, okay, I've been trying to figure out how I want to do this because normally in the past, I would section off, like, I would go right up to the end of the month and then I would start the new kit. But because these weeks are kind of continuous, so we move on to the 21st and then the 1st, like, because majority of next week is in March, I think next week I'm going to start using the March Cocoa Daisy kit. And it's not just because this isn't my favorite kit, but that definitely does kind of influence me to move along to the new, to the March a little bit faster, I will admit. I will probably use these date dots because obviously I don't have the dates, and then just you can kind of see the transition. I could see if I could do something cool where you kind of see the transition from February to March. I don't know yet. I may just decide to use it all in March. I haven't completely decided how I'm going to do it yet. But I am definitely looking forward to getting into the March stuff for sure. So let's go back to the calendar and see. This is the week of the 20th, so I do have Rapatha. Kids have no school, and it's just the normal stuff, and then the weekends with my son's birthday party with my side of the family on Saturday. So actually I wrote that on Sunday, but it should be on Saturday. So let's go ahead and mark the Rapatha up here. I will also need to mark my workouts. I'm gonna get out tweezers. Also, I tend to change my contacts the same week as my Rapatha, but I think I'll need that. Also, my mother-in-law's birthday is this week, so we'll get that out. And sorry, I'm looking for my my contact stickers. They're there. I tend to change my contacts, but I tend to forget. But I do it the same week. So I'm gonna actually just put this is an icon from my shop. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's an icon from my shop. And I'm gonna put it here so I just remember to do that. So let's mark my 5 a.m. fun times workouts. Which I finished my first week of my program and I feel so good about it. It was such a good feeling. My voice sounds so bad. I apologize if it's just like excruciatingly hard to listen to. Okay, so that's done. How did I mark? I think just a dot. So let's use another dot here. And let's put this. They don't do anything. They live in Iowa, but my husband always calls. But he has a tendency to forget birthdays. Just because I don't even know if he has a calendar. I mean, he has like a digital calendar, but he doesn't look at, I don't know how well you saw that. I put down a sticker. Okay, I'm trying to mark all the essential stuff so that we can decorate. Because I don't want to put something in a spot that I need. All right, so there's no appointments or anything this week. Although my son does have a scout thing on Monday and Tuesday at like 6:30. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Okay, so there's a weigh-in. Oh my gosh, a weigh-in at 6 on Monday, and then the derby is at 6:45 on Tuesday. I will probably go back in and write that on my main calendar later. So let's see. Let's do. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna do this. I have a Scouts sticker, so I just need to find it, and I think I'm gonna use that here. And then there's nothing else on Monday. My daughter has, how do I mark that? Mallets. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm sneezing. Perfect. She has mallets, and then she has math wings. Oh, gosh. I'm apparently a complete mess today. Yeah. On Tuesday, and then there's the Scouts Derby. We'll just use another circle to kind of keep them the same. There, okay? And then nothing on Wednesday. On Thursday, she's got mallets again. And then after school, she has open library. And then we have the party on Saturday, which is pretty much an all-day thing. We'll just use, I'm kind of running out of the colors that I really like. I guess we'll just use this. I don't know. Yeah, okay, it'll be fine. Sorry about the sniffing. I know it's kind of obnoxious to watch a video with someone just like sniffing, and I'm a complete mess. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down here and mark that my kids do not have school this day. And we have to do a grocery run in the morning. Okay, and then I also should mark my work, when I'm going to work this week. Which, by work, by the way, I don't have an outside job. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I do run a Etsy sticker shop. So that's what I mean when I say work. So this could definitely be subject to change, but I think I should have a fairly normal week of working this week. So that's good. Find these work stickers. I do have kind of a crazy week of trying to get my house cleaned up. It is a complete and total wreck. So I started working on a list of what I need to actually work on, room by room. I'm not sure how I'm going to translate that in here, or if I'm just going to keep it separate. But it's definitely like, oh, my house needs to be cleaned desperately. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and mark this, and then I will later go back in and show you, and like write, this one's not a great week of showing you, write what I'm going to do for each day. Sometimes being your own boss is really hard, because sometimes you just want someone else to tell you what you should be doing. Excuse me. I apologize for this. I thought, well, let me get up so I'm not just laying there, you know, keeping my husband up. But apparently I'm no better off. I'm trying not to sneer that. Okay, and I will write that in later. So the only other thing I want to mark, which I made these for myself. Hold, please. I'm trying to find them. Where are they? and I'll probably put these up in the shop at some point, is these. I thought it'd be fun to mark our Hot Chocolate Friday because those are fast coming to an end, and we do them every Friday, provided they have school. We do a Hot Chocolate Friday. We usually start maybe mid-October-ish until about spring break, and spring break's coming up in a couple weeks. So yeah, let's see, spring break is the 13th, so we go back to school. We have 1, 2, 3 weeks until spring break. 3 weeks, wow, that seems fast. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Okay, so my original thought, let's do a little decorating, is to do the typewriters. I've only used the typewriters like once. I used it here in my personal pages, but I thought it could be fun to use them down towards the bottom, because I don't usually need much, you know. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Just mute. If you want to watch this, but you find this horribly obnoxious, just mute me. I will not be offended, nor will I know. So, this one is huge. Why are you so big? Maybe I'll put him over here. And then I'll maybe put this little guy, because he's a little smaller. I'm trying to use up as much as I can in like my daily pages, but I've been a little gun shy in the last few times, because in the last few entries, because I'm trying to make sure that I have enough to decorate this last week. I feel like something needs to happen up here, but I don't know what it is. So let's grab this. I mean, I could put one of these that says like "Life is beautiful, you're a piece of work." I kind of like the "Life is beautiful," the blue one. I don't know, do I like that? I mean, it's very blue. But we are celebrating my son this day, so, and he does love the color blue. So maybe I just roll with it, and as I fill it in, I tend to like these pages a lot more. So maybe I just leave it. Maybe I just call it good, because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I do think that that's all I'm going to do, because I have one more video that I want to film, and I'm not sure how long my voice will hold out. So this is all I'm going to do. Sorry if this video was just insufferable with my voice and all of that. So, but if you did stick it out, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.